for me, the purpose of this bag is to supplement my everyday carry bag. As you guys know, if you look back channel, I recently downsized my everyday carry bag. I pretty much cut it in half of what the size of bag that it originally was. So you can go back channel and look at some of that stuff. But given the case, or given that bit of information, I enjoy this bag as a supplement to that. And the way that I use this is to carry specific items that may be required for a specific mission or task that I'm going to be trying to accomplish in any given point in time. So I will still have my everyday carry bag. It has medical, it has all of the other things that I absolutely do not compromise on having available to me every single day. This, however, serves a different capacity. So with that being the case, I can assemble this bag to meet any number of circumstances that I might be involved with. So let's just get right into it, and I will show you guys how I have it set up right now. So the bag itself is pretty nice. If you look here on the back, you got some padding. I really like the grab handle on top. I think that that is a must for any messenger style bag. Having a grab handle is definitely an improvement. Down here, to get into the main compartment of the bag, you've got two buckles, and you also have a hook and loop under the lid. So I like that as well. We will start in the main compartment. So right here, I have my thermal monocular. And this is the Rix K3. It's a 384 resolution thermal handheld. Really like this thing a whole lot. So we will just set it up here, carrying it in a padded case so that it doesn't get damaged. And that is stored with the battery out. The battery is in a loop inside of that pouch there. All right, so here we have another tool. We'll talk more about stuff like that on Patreon. We'll just set that aside for now. Right here, we have a fixed blade. And I have done a video on this as well. So I do enjoy having that as another option. I do keep a radio in here. This is the Alunce HA1G GMRS handheld, USB-C rechargeable. So I like this as a combo option. I got it all programmed with local repeaters and so forth. So that works well for me. Right here, I have a 50 round box of CCI Stinger and 22 long rifle. It's a copper plated hollow point. And they are nickel plated brass casings. CCI makes quality rimfire ammunition, as you guys are probably aware. So why is that in there? Well, that's in there because my suppressed 22 handgun is in there. Taurus TX22 compact. We will safety check that. It is cleared. And we got 18 rounds on deck with that. And the rugged Oculus lives on there as well. Set that aside for now. I also have a couple of additional magazines here. I got some subsonic CCI ammo in there, super quiet stuff. And then this is a magazine of the Stingers. And these are +5 extensions on here. So we can talk more about that at a later point in time. So that's a 16 round mag with +5 extension, a 13 round mag with +5 extension, and then a standard 13 round mag right there. So pretty good bit of ammo for the old 22. Inside here, you guys can see there's a small interior pocket. In here, I have a mag loader, and I have the tool to disassemble the rugged Oculus. So that lives in there. We can go right here. There is another front pocket right here. I don't have anything in there right now. Great for cash or anything like that, if you want to have some extra cash in there. And then right here, I have a little organizer pouch. Got a signal mirror in there. Got a small little key light, and that one is white. Then we have a red one. These are from Imminent Threat Solutions. Shout out to those guys. I like their products. And then we have a small set of lock picks in here. Again, that's from Imminent Threat Solutions. They make some pretty interesting products. I like what they're doing over there. So there we go. No affiliation with them. I'm not sponsored or anything cool like that. So I just bought their stuff and I figured I would show you guys. So flipping the bag over, on the exterior of the main flap here, there's another zipper pouch. And in here I have just a bandana, because these are quite handy. This one's from Old Smoky Moonshine or something. Anyway, I like the design. I thought it was cool, so I bought it. So a bandana in there, and then let's see what else we got. We got a few pages of Write in the Rain paper from a notebook I have. Clean paper to write with, write on, and a fine point Sharpie. So that way I can jot down information if I need to. Always got to have a way to write, something to write on. You could drop a pencil in there as well, but I don't have one right now. And then also in here, we have a Meshtastic device, the H1, and this is by MusiWorks. Again, no affiliation with them, but I did buy a couple of their Meshtastic nodes to mess around with. So, and I put some Velcro on the back of there so I can stick it to a plate carrier or chest rig or whatever. So there's that. And that does it for what I keep in this particular bag. Again, this, for me, the profile for this is to be a flex bag that I can utilize to carry any specific items that I may need above and beyond my traditional everyday carry. That's why you don't see medical in here. That's why you don't see all of the items that you would see in my everyday carry bag in this bag, because that is not the role that I'm using this to fulfill. I'm using this to carry additional items that I may find use for in other situations that I might be involved in at any point in time. So just an idea, just a thought. Wanted to share that with you guys. Everything doesn't have to be formal or working with inside of the box, right? So you could carry a large everyday carry bag and have extra room for other items, quote unquote mission specific items, or this is the way that I prefer to do it. I prefer to scale down my traditional everyday carry bag, and then I can use this as a supplement to that, and I can configure this any way that I need to, depending on what it is that I may be trying to get done. And I also definitely enjoy the idea of having my suppressed 22 pistol pretty much living there. It's a great platform to carry that along with these additional items, and it makes perfect sense and it works well for me. So hopefully you guys found this at least thought-provoking, and if you find value in the things that we're doing here at Palmetto Dissident, by all means hit the buttons, pop over to the comment section. All of those things will help to get this video out in front of more eyes, and it will help us to stay in favor of the algorithm so that it will continue to show our content, which is definitely a big help for us here. And then also you can subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Feel free to share these videos as you wish. And if you want more in-depth content, then you can head over to my Patreon and you can sign up over there as well. Got 3 tiers available there. And then if you want to purchase items, then you can go over to palmettodissident.net and purchase North American Rescue first aid items, cat tourniquets, chest seals, so on and so forth, as well as merch, stickers, shirts, and even some one-off items that may be of use to you in a civilian defensive capacity. So that's what I got for you guys. Coming up on 11 minutes. I done said enough. I'll see y'all later.